What's going on, y'all? This is D Weezy, and welcome back to So Random. Now, today's video, I wanted to talk about my favorite social media app. If you guessed it, yes, it's TikTok. Now, TikTok has a lot of highs in these apps. You know, like the editing, the viral dances. The one random song that people might forgot about that all of a sudden goes viral all of a sudden. But when it has its highs, it also has its lows. So in today's video, I wanted to talk about the 3 trends that I hate on TikTok. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Now, the first trend that I have in mind is the podcast trend, as I like to call it. What is the podcast trend, you might ask? It's a podcast trend depending on the same topics that everyone loves to talk about every day. You got your masculinity podcast, you got the relationship podcast, or you got the podcast that just love to create drama for no reason. Now, the ones I don't like the most is the relationship podcast, because it usually be people that either at the age where they shouldn't really be talking so deep about relationships, or they just only been in one relationship. They got messed up so bad to the point where they just want to spew it all over themselves every episode. Now, another reason why I don't like the relationship podcast is because they talk about the same stuff over and over and over and over and over. All the topics be like this: why men don't do this, why women don't do this, this is what men should do, this is what women should do, men should stop doing this, women should stop doing this. And then at the end of the day, they just spend the last 30 minutes of the podcast just screaming at each other left and right. And do you know what's the worst part about it? The podcast be like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and you learn absolutely nothing from it. You don't learn anything from it. Just imagine you sitting there watching a 2-hour podcast, learning nothing from it. Like, that's really bad. The second one I have in mind is the celebrity reporters that be on TikTok. Now, let me clear this up. In general, I don't have a problem with celebrity reporters. I understand why you report stuff dealing with celebrities. I understand that. It's your job. It's what you do. I get it. But it's this one specific topic they do that I just really don't understand why. And that's when they say stuff like this: breaking news, this celebrity unfollowed this celebrity on Instagram. Like, can somebody explain to me why do they do that? Can somebody explain to me why they feel like we care so much about who unfollows who on Instagram, and we don't even check it ourselves? We don't even care. We just follow them, like they pics, watch their stories. If you're fortunate enough to be in their close friends, we watch their close friends, and so on and so forth. We go on by our day. And then another question that I have about this: how do they want us to react when we hear that? I'm guessing this is how they want us to react. Hey, bro, did you heard the news? Nah, what news, bro? What's going on? Bro, Charli D'Amelio just unfollowed Dixie D'Amelio on Instagram, bro. Wait, really? Yes, bro. I mean, this is so mind-blowing to me, bro. They're sisters, bro. How can sisters unfollow each other like that? No! Oh my goodness, no! Like, that's really how they want us to react? Like, bro, it's Instagram, bro. It's social media at the end of the day. Most of the stuff on social media we see don't even be real. Like, come on now. And then the third TikTok trend that I don't like is these Facebook chefs. Now, for those of y'all that don't know what Facebook chefs are, it's these chefs that make the most diabolical foods and then post it to us like we really want to see it, like we really want to make it. This, I'm talking about, they're so bad that they make Plankton a top tier chef. I'm talking about they're so bad that they make me a S tier chef. And I don't even cook. I mean, I saw this one specific video, right? It's this woman and this husband. Basically, the woman was cooking. And honestly, I can't tell you what they were trying to cook, because they don't say what they trying to cook first. They just go ahead and just do anything. So here's how it went. I'm gonna just walk y'all down to what she did. She grabs the T-bone steak, puts it on the pan. She gets this circle thing, puts a hole in the middle of the T-bone steak. Then she cracks an egg inside the hole. Then she grabbed a Kraft mac and cheese and poured it all over the steak. Then after that, she sprays the butter. You know, the butter spray that you put on before you start cooking. She sprays it all over the steak. And then she seasons the steak. She put parsley on it to say that to make it look pretty. Even though nothing will make this look pretty. And then she goes ahead and cooks it for like 30 minutes on one side. And then when she flipped it over, you know, in health class, when then the health teacher be bringing out the difference between the normal lungs and then the aftermath of lungs when you start smoking and stuff. You know how great those aftermath lungs was? Just imagine that. Yeah, it looked like that. And then the husband be having the worst commentary ever too. The stuff he be saying was so cringe. And like, he would come up with these granddaddy jokes. They ain't even daddy jokes. They're granddaddy jokes. That's how bad they are. And then they'll force themselves to eat it. As soon as they put it in their mouth, they're like, this is so delicious. And they still be chewing too. And after that, they just cut off the video mid-chew. Like, come on, bro. We know you spit that out and threw it away in the deep end of the garbage. We know that, bro. Stop. So yeah, that's about it. I just want to come up here and tell you about the 3 trends that I see every day that I don't like. So without further ado, I'll catch y'all on the next one. And I will see y'all on the next one.